Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys on the Why Run podcast live this evening on Friday the 13th, 2024. Up on panel, we got Just Rob.
Boo. An extra boot for being spooky.
Hey, spooky.
Spooky. The cuckoo is coming.
You want to tell them about how you used to act or respond when someone tries to, or when an adult told you, just
My
they
mom.
told you that shit to behave, right?
When my mom would tell me, like, go to sleep, because I was always awake late night. I've always been a night owl, maybe. I don't know. But I was awake and I was sitting on their headboard, and she'd be like, get down from there and go to sleep. And then she would be like, the cuckoo is going to come. I'm like, I don't see him. Like, you don't want to see him. I'm like, yeah, huh?
Yeah,
But yes,
huh?
I was never scared. I was never
Oh,
scared of the
wow.
cuckoo.
Damn, you were trying it. You were
Oh yeah,
trying
I was
it.
testing my mom. My poor mother.
Oh.
All those
You
gray
gave her
hairs
a
she
hard
has,
time.
they're all mine. Yeah,
Oh no.
well, she
That's
liked
cute.
it though. She's
Okay.
alright.
Say what?
I said she's alright. She'll be fine.
Hmm. I hope so. I feel like get your
Yeah,
ass a bit.
yeah. She
Hmm.
tried. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
Nope.
Oh no. Did you ever apologize? You're like, nope.
No, I probably should. Probably should. No, see, it gave her good
Maybe.
memory. What?
Say what?
What the heck was that? Was that you?
Yeah, I'm typing.
Oh, no, but did you make a sound? Like,
Like
I don't know, that
wheezing.
was kind of, no.
No,
No, it sounded
I
like
don't
a
know.
low growl or moan.
Oh hell no. Really?
Your timestamp that
No.
bitch. Like 5 minutes into the show.
Oh shit.
I'll check it out. But yeah, I probably
Oh
should
yeah.
apologize, but what?
3 minutes and 30 seconds in.
Okay.
We'll see if it comes up.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say was she still brings it up sometimes, and it's like good memories for her. So she might not be mad at me anymore. She's fine.
He's fine.
Did you?
Ooh, what was
Did you?
that? Is that on your
What?
end?
I don't know. What do you hear?
It sounded like a whooshing sound, like it was like ooh, 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 like that. That's why I'm
What
like,
the hell?
was that the ambulance or the police?
No,
Well,
no.
you're like in LA, so like, if it's something like ooh, ooh, it's like, yeah, that's a fucking ambulance or
Yeah, but there's
something
nothing
to that
outside.
effect. Oh shit.
There's no sound
Yeah,
outside.
I'm pretty sure that's documented in the thing.
No,
No.
it is Friday the 13th after all.
Yeah, it is. And I just got back in the
What
house
is
from
it
doing
supposed to be?
deliveries. Hmm?
Is it supposed to be like scary because of Michael Myers or something else? Like 13 is a bad number.
I don't know. We should look into that. Like, what does this
Yeah.
even mean?
Why is everybody afraid of um yeah, Friday the 13th?
Are you asking the thing?
No,
Oh,
No, I should
you
have.
should ask it.
Hold
Yeah, as
on.
I said.
I'm doing too
Ask
much
it.
over here.
Oh my god, I should
I've been
really be
trying to
making my dinner, but what now?
I've been trying to order stuff from Walmart for the past hour now.
No, no. You've been trying to order shit from Walmart for the past week.
Yeah, I know. So I put in an order and they lied. They said that they tried to
hmm
deliver it, but it was undeliverable. So they took it back to the store, and then they said that they couldn't cancel it. So I had to go pick it up, and I'm like, the whole point of me ordering this because I can't go pick it up, dum dum. So they were like, okay, well you're gonna have to wait until Friday for it to cancel, and then you'll get a refund. So all that happened. They finally gave me my money back, and then I'm trying to reorder the stuff that I was trying to order that day, and it's not going through. I don't know what the heck is going on,
I
but
blame
I'm
the
too stressed.
drivers. I think the drivers like picked up your order and I think they stole it and then they canceled it saying that it was a family emergency.
Mm,
Because why else would Walmart be like, "Oh, we have your order or whatever." But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think. You know what you should have asked Walmart? You should have asked them if the driver returned your items.
mm,
Because when you return somebody's order, they're
yeah,
okay. So um okay, I'm a Walmart Spark driver, right? So this is why I know this. So
mm,
when you get to Walmart, they give you the groceries, right? But they give you a sticker that has
mm,
if you guys ever order from Walmart, you ever notice the little sticker that has a barcode on it with your first and your last
yeah,
name on it? That's
yeah,
what the driver and the associate, they we both scan that same barcode, right? And uh when there is a customer that doesn't want the item anymore or they're not home and you can't leave the perishable items, so you have to return it. So when you
mm,
return it, the app will tell you, okay, since you are returning this order, you need to rescan the barcode. So the driver, like if you cancel it or if the customer cancels it, you need to scan that barcode to return those items.
oh,
So you should ask Walmart, like, did my items get returned to the store?
well,
Because I mean, they could have been like, oh yeah, it's delivered, but like they probably just canceled it. Oh, it's an
yeah,
emergency, and they probably took off with their groceries. So you should ask them like, okay, like did my items get returned back to the store because I'm still waiting on my refund.
yeah,
So I mean, I'm just letting you guys know that if any driver tries pulling that shit, that's what you should ask. Like, did the driver return the items to the store? Because I haven't received it. I got a message saying that they canceled due to a family emergency. I don't think that's anyone's business. So who
mm.
told you that?
So see what had happened was, and I knew I shouldn't have done this because I knew I was gonna travel, but I was like, well, usually it's a smooth thing, they'll text me telling me like we're preparing your order, and then they'll text me again telling me your order is on the way, and then they'll text me again saying their order was delivered. But it was the same day that I was traveling back, and because some of the things I wanted them for when I got back, I needed coffee creamer. So I was like, and I needed coffee. So I was like, I need it when I get home. I needed to be there for me.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was on the road, I did get a message saying that they were preparing my order, and then I got another one saying that it would arrive by 10:10. So I was like, oh, cool. And then I never got delivered. text message. But when I would go from the link, because you know how they text you with a link, well, maybe you
Mhm.
don't know, but they text you with a link, and when I would click on the link, it would take me to the app, and on the app it would say delivered. So I was like, what the hell? So I had somebody go check to see if they had delivered it, and they were like, no, it's not out there. So I was like, fuck, what the hell happened? And it said delivered all day. So when I finally got home, I think it was until the next day, I hit up Walmart and I was like, why does it say that my stuff was delivered, but I don't have it, and I never got a text message saying it was delivered. So then, you know how they first send you to a robot to chat,
Mhm.
and then they'll send you to a person. Well, when the person got on the thing, they just said that my order wasn't delivered yet, that the driver tried to deliver it, but they couldn't. And then they said that to give it a day, I think they said, and then they would be able to cancel my order if I wanted to cancel it.
Mhm.
So that was what, on Sunday, and then Monday. So then Tuesday again, I hit them up and I was like, okay, I want to cancel it because at first it showed that I could cancel the order if I wanted to, but then it didn't. After I talked to them, that cancellation wasn't there no more. So I was like, what the hell is going on?
As
And
if
then
they canceled it for you.
yeah.
Okay.
So then of course if they cancel it for you or whatever, you're supposed to get a refund within 3 hours, and I didn't. So I was like, okay, I don't have my order and now I don't have my money either. What the heck is going
Mhm.
on?
Right.
So then on Wednesday I hit them up again. And then that's when the so I went through the whole process again. And then when the person got on the chat, they're the ones that told me that the driver had a family emergency and they had to return my stuff. So I was like,
You should
so
have
why
asked
does it
them
say?
right there, like, did they return it back to the store?
Yeah,
And then
but I didn't know that I
tell
couldn't.
them about the barcode. Be like, I
Yeah,
know, I and say that I know that drivers, when they return stuff back to the store, that they are required to scan the barcode when they return the items back to the store. Was it returned? And
yeah,
then if they're like, oh, I don't know, then just be like, well, I haven't got my money, and I think they stole from me.
yeah,
Yeah, you need
yeah.
to
Well,
fucking say
I
that
didn't
to
know all
them.
that stuff, so I didn't tell them all that. But they did tell me that I had to wait until today for them to be able to cancel my order. And I was like, what the hell? It already shows
Jeez.
canceled. I'm just waiting for the refund. The refund, like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, or she, I don't know. But they were saying to wait until Friday. But then the weird thing is on the app, it was telling me that the items were canceled, but it said your curbside pickup is ready for you to pick it up. So I was like,
Hmm.
why are you confusing me?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is going on? But
Oh my god.
yeah, I was not gonna take the chance to go over there and them not have it. So I just patiently waited all week until today, and then finally, like around 8 p.m., I said your order has been officially canceled and expect a refund within 3 hours. And then I finally got it. And now I've been trying to order stuff for a whole hour and it's not happening.
Dude.
So is it a sign?
Man.
Is it a sign that I should not be eating healthy? Because most of the stuff that I wanted was healthy.
Oh wow.
I never have this problem when I order cookies and chips and soda. It's always flawless.
Oh, I know. That's funny.
You see? It's the universe telling me don't do it.
Oh, I
Stay
know.
fat.
Stop. You're
Stay
not even
swollen.
fat. You're so fit. Stop it. Mhm.
I'm so fit, I don't fit through the door.
Oh my god, he's such a
I
liar.
always hit my arm. No, I still have a bruise on my arm from every time I hit myself.
Yeah, you know what? I was putting lotion on my arms today when I got out of the shower, and I still have that scrape from when I fucking fell for the first fucking time. after 7,000 deliveries, you guys. 7,000 deliveries, and I fucking finally fell at somebody's doorstep. Yeah, and Rob didn't even see me. And I was like, wow, you got
I
my
feel
back,
like you're mad
huh?
at me about that.
You're
Are you
supposed to
mad at
have
me
my
about that?
back. A little bit. Well, I kind of was because I was just like, I fucking fell. And you're like, you did? And I was like, be more hysterical with me. Yeah, I expected you to jump out of your seat and be like, oh my God, baby, are you okay? No, you didn't do that. You were like, oh shit, really? You fell? As calm as ever. That's why I'm like, psh, you don't
Listen,
care about me. You're supposed to be
listen.
licking my wounds.
It was on the other side of me. I couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't see
Mm,
you. And then that was the day that I was all drowsy and shit. The whole day I was tired.
yeah. Something
Remember?
was going on, and because that's why I was asking you. I was like, man, like, why do I feel like I'm being attacked? Like, am I being attacked?
Hmm.
And you couldn't even answer that. I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
I was sleepy, man. He came into the court. He's like, I fell down. And I was like, what? See, inside of me,
Yeah.
I was hysterical. On the outside,
Mm-hmm.
I was too tired.
You need to
Sorry, babe.
practice. You need to practice.
I
Mm-hmm.
need to practice my acting skills.
Yes, just a little.
Okay.
At least to me, because yeah, I need someone to be hysterical with me.
Should I have been like, what? And then
Yes,
gone and
yes,
kicked the fucking the mat, the drop kick.
yes,
Had a wrestling match with the mat.
yes.
Shit, I would
Yeah,
have taken that
I kind
vicious
of
gun and then
expected
jumped.
that. You know how you fight in the bed with the blanket? Yeah, you
Yeah.
needed to do that with the rug.
I would have probably stole that shit. Like, it's mine now. Put it in the trunk. You damn me, boy.
Hmm. You know
No,
what?
I'm
I'm
sorry,
so
babe.
glad that when I fell, I didn't fall on the person's food.
You did like Matrix moves and
Yes,
to
I
try and
did.
avoid the shit.
Hell yeah, shit.
You were like, I think I fell in like slow motion. I'm like, how do
I
you slow in
yeah,
slow motion?
I did say that. I was like, dude, like I fell down so slow. It was like whoosh.
And she was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna crush the food. Let me go to the side."
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No bullshit.
Damn.
Like yeah, it was so funny and ridiculous at the same time because I knew I was going down and I was like, and then I was like, damn near fucking breakdancing over there. Like shit, man. I was like, oh. Just kidding. But no, like I was I don't know. The thing that pissed me off was um they had a camera at the door, and I I knew the dude was at the door because his dogs were at the door. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
and I heard someone walk up to the door, and they fucking saw me fall, but they chose not to open the door. And then when I got up, I kind of stepped aside, and so he probably thought that I walked off already. He opened the door, saw me, and he's like, oh, and then he like slams the door in my face, and I'm just like,
Mm.
motherfucker, you saw me fall, like on the camera,
Mm. You
and
probably felt
he,
awkward.
no, fuck that, fucking help me up, ask me if I'm okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That's all I was like, fuck this motherfucker. But
You should have kicked this food.
I should have. I should have just fucking took it. Like, oh shit, like I squashed it. Let me go back to the restaurant and get you another one. Psych.
Wasn't that place too? The
Yeah, that
Chinese
Thai
food place?
place.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we would have grubbed the fuck out too.
You're like, damn,
But
that smells good. I got us a menu,
yup.
and then I was trying to pretend like I didn't know what the hell to do with myself after you told me you fell. I was looking at the menu. I was like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I did kind of feel like you were mad at me for not seeing what had happened. I'm not going to help you. No, I couldn't help it, babe. I didn't see you. Like, where'd she
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, that was the
Sorry,
first
babe.
time I fell doing a delivery. But I'm just happy that like all of this time that I've done deliveries, I fell one time and I dropped somebody's shake at the door,
Mm.
which was fucking pathetic too because I was about to set it down and then the fucking lid popped off and then the shake fell and it it um like it fell against the front door and then it just left a trail all the way down his door and I was like, oh my god. And that fucker had a camera too and I was like, man, I was cursing like a motherfucker too and I was just like, and I was talking to the camera like, you see this shit, you see this shit, that fucking lid popped off, like this shit isn't my fault. And then the dude, he was cool, he's like, no, that's all right. And I was like, you want me to go back and get you another one? And he's just like, no, no, that's okay. He's like, it's all good. And I was like, oh my God, go ahead and take the tip back, because whatever you tipped me, I'm pretty sure was the same amount as the shake. And he was just like, no, 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 like, you keep, I'll let you keep the tip. And he let me keep the tip. So that was cool. But man, I was like, fuck, because, like I take pride in what I do. So yeah, like when that fucking lip popped off, oh dude, I was about to go back to Sonic and slap that bitch in the face because she fucking knew that when she handed me the thing, because she didn't do it like right in front of me. Like she came out of Sonic and then she tried putting like stuffing the thing on top, and you know how
Yeah.
it kind of deforms the cup, right?
Mhm.
I thought
Yeah.
that shit was locked on, but she knew that, like she could have just she I don't know why they just don't want to do extra shit, but like she could have been like, oh, this cup is defective, or the lid is defective, let me go and pour this in another cup. Like she couldn't even do that. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go back to fucking Sonic and fucking whoop Barbie's ass. Fuck, man, like I was fucking pissed. But
Mm.
because when you do any kind of job, like, you just want to do a good job, because you like how you do the job, it does reflect on, like if you're gonna get a tip or not. So
Mm.
that's why I was like, oh dude. And I was looking at the camera, and then like when I was walking away, he came out, and then I was just like, hey, like, you don't have to tip me if you don't want to. He's
Mm.
like, no, it's all good. And I was just like, man. And I even asked if he wanted me to help clean it up. And then I said, well, I just want to, like, I just hope you clean it up because, it's going to attract ants and shit. And he's just like, oh,
Yeah.
no, I got it. He was like, I'll just hose it down in the morning. And I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I ran back to
Yeah.
my car
You
so
can.
quick. You just see like a chubby fat raccoon running back to a car.
Singing,
And close the door.
it ain't my fault. Wow. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. It can suck every now and then.
Okay, now there's a, what is that? Let me see. Ambulance.
Hold on, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what did you say?
I said now there's an ambulance passing by. Ambulance.
Yeah, I'm making me a burger right now. So you guys come eat.
No, only me.
Yes,
Only I can come eat.
yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm about to make some garlic fries.
Garlic. Garlic.
Garlic.
So, do we have a topic or no?
No, it's completely random. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people, I got my nails done today, and my
Yeah.
husband likes it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
no reason.
Yeah.
No reason.
The lady that did my nails, like, man, I went ranting to her because I was like, yeah, I had like, I got no French fries. Oh my god, no! I'm devastated.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on. I need fries, baby. There's no.
Oh no. You're gonna have to
uh,
go buy some.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
she
got
wants fries.
chips, so it's fine. Damn it! I wanted fries. Not just any fries. I wanted garlic fries.
No.
Oh, what a disaster! It's fine. But anyway, um, yeah, I went running to that lady because as soon as I walked in there, I was like, you know what, bitch, this is what I want. Because you gotta tell these people, man, what you need, what you want, and like what you won't tolerate. And I told that bitch, I was like, I need these acrylics off. I don't want you popping them off. My hands are very sensitive. I already have thin nails already. I'm a fucking diabetic. So I need these fuckers soaked off. And I want a gel manicure. And she was like, and then I asked her how much. And she got
Mhm.
scared. And she was like, she's like, $50. And I was like, okay, I'm down. And so, I mean, she did a real good job. Yeah, she oh my gosh. My nails, and if you guys don't know anything about acrylics, I'm just going to say this really quick. When you have acrylics on for so long, cuz I had acrylics on for 2 months. I had acrylics on for 2 months, and your nail doesn't grow. So my nails are already thin. Even if I hadn't got my nails done like at all, my nails would still be thin. Let me tell you, when she took off the acrylic, my nails were paper thin. I was freaking out because I was like, this is really uncomfortable. And like, yeah, they were bending like paper. It was almost like gonna crease. And
Mhm.
I was like, fuck, like I done fucked up my nails, my whole fucking nails. And she was like, are you sure you want gel? And I said, yeah, I like gel because I have really thin nails. And then she's like, you want to get your nails dipped? I never had my nails dipped before. And if you don't know what that means, is that they put like a liquid solution on your nail, and then they dip your nail in powder, and then they put a liquid on top of that, and then they dip it again in powder. And um, it dries like acrylic, and they're able to like sand it down and shape it and stuff. And dude, my nails are strong as a motherfucker. So she said that that gel is it does make it hard, but it's still gonna chip and, if, like, pretty much break off my nail. But she said
Yeah.
if I got it dipped, it's a lot stronger than getting a gel manicure. And I was like, okay, bitch, how much more is that? Because they charge for every little thing. I fucking know this. And she was like, oh, just an extra $5. And I was like, okay, do it. So, oh my God. I fucking paid $65. I tipped her $10, um, because she was really nice, and she took it like when I told her, like, yeah, I'm diabetic. I don't like, like being poked and, scraped and all. I said because my hands are very sensitive. And like, I think she took all of that into consideration. And she was like, well, who did you used to go to before? And then when I told her, I was like, I'm not going there anymore because I feel like if I allowed them to touch my feet, like my toes, to give me like a pedicure, or if they fucked with my hands even more, I said I feel like that would cause, because of how rough they are, and they don't pay attention to their clients. They're not gentle. They're very rough, and they ignore you, and they keep poking you even when you ask them to be quiet. I said I think they would cause me or someone a like an amputation.
Mm.
I said that's how much, like, I don't, yeah, I'm not fucking. So I think for her, she was like, holy shit, like that's crazy. And so, she's really nice. She was talkative. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm going on vacation. I was like, where are you going? And she's like, oh, I'm going to Florida. And I was like, oh my God, all the fucking weird ass people in Florida. Bitch, save yourself. Go somewhere else. Change your flight. But I guess she's going on a cruise. And
um.
she was like, oh, she's like, I haven't gone on a vacation for like 6 years. And I was like, holy shit. So she was like, yeah, I'm really excited. And I said, are you gonna do your nails before you go? And then she's like, yeah. She's like, my husband's gonna do my nails. And he's a cool dude too. Like, he was really like nice and polite and helpful and very loving to his wife. Like, he was all bringing her water, and she was all telling him like what material she needed to do my nails. And he was very catering to her, and you know like they spoke very gentle to each other. So I was really liking the vibe, and I liked how they were talking to like their customers. Like, it wasn't like gossiping. Like, it was just like, oh, where are you going on vacation? Because there were bitches in there that were going on vacation too, and I was just like, damn, everybody's going on vacation. I should go on vacation. Fuck. And she, like, everybody was like, oh, be safe, and when you come back, let's all talk about it and look at pictures. And like, it was really chill. Like, it didn't feel or sound like they were kissing ass to get them to come back into their nail shop. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you know how some businesses, like, they'll just be like, oh yeah, hi, hi, buddy, buddy, ass kissing and all of these other shit. And then they're just being like, oh, fuck them. Like, fuck these people. We just want to get them back in the seat. And she said, and this is another thing too, let me tell you, I don't know where they're from, but obviously they're Asian. And she told me, she was like, yes, she is like, people that come from where we come from, she said they're really not nice people. And it did, and that too didn't sound like, oh, because they're mean, come to us, we're nice. It didn't come off like that. Like, you could tell that she was just like, she's like, yeah, she's like, people in my family are like that. Like, she was kind of getting personal. And she was like, yeah, she was like, sometimes they're not very nice, they're very mean, you know. She I think she said, like, she didn't really get into it because there were people that were like coming in and out or whatever, but she was like, yeah, she's like I had to fire some people that were like that. So I was like, oh, okay, so like I'm not the only one that's like complaining about this, right? Because that's what it when Audie talks about something, it sounds like she's fucking bitching. But like this woman pretty much
11,
confirmed it for me. Hmm?
11, 11, 11, 11.
Oh shit, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh my god,
Hurry,
oh my
hurry.
god, oh my god. Yes, I seen it. Yay. hmm Yeah, 11:11. My burger's done. It's a
Nice.
shine. Yeah, so, but and I feel like I overpaid her just a little bit, but I just do appreciate how she took care of me. Like, and I do think that that's what should be um rewarded, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. And I don't feel bad
Mm.
about it, because she's just like, oh yeah, I haven't gone on vacation in years, and she said that she hasn't gone back to her home country, for like that long, and I'm just like, damn, like I can only imagine, you know, you missing going home and things like that, but she has a loving husband that's taking care of her, so she has her family here and her business here and everything. Like, that's cool to me. So I thought it was really neat to connect.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool. Where did you find this place from?
It's really funny actually. Mom and dad eat next door at Jersey Mike's. And
Oh, that's
they
cool.
like their Jersey Mike's.
Yeah,
Yeah, she asked me that too. She
that's
was
cool.
like, how did you find us? And I told her about mom and dad, and she was like, oh, like just next door, huh? And I said, yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you found someone or found a place that isn't shitty to the customers.
Yeah, they know their customers by their names. And she was like, what's your name? And I said, my name's Audie. And she's like, oh, hi, Audie. Nice to meet you. She's like, my name is Tina. So I was like, nice to meet you, Tina. So, yeah. And on my way out, she was like, yeah, we'll see you over here again, hopefully. And I said, yeah, I'm coming back. And
Yeah,
she's like, yeah,
that's good.
she's like, you can come back in a month. She was like, she said, the dip, she said that lasts for a little over a month. So I like how she was upfront, because even when I get a gel manicure at the other place that I went to, man, those motherfuckers tried telling me, oh yeah, come back in a week. And I'm like, I got a gel manicure. I didn't get a regular manicure. But they're just like, oh, just come back.
Mm.
I'm like, man, you just trying to fill your seats, man. And she did all the
Mm.
steps too. She did everything that you're supposed to do when you're doing somebody's nails. Because at the other place, they would skip steps to get you out quicker. So they literally did a half-assed job. She did
Mm.
all the steps. So I was like, okay,
Well, that's
no.
good, though.
Mhm.
I'm glad you found them.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
Are you
What?
already eating?
Now I'm putting my burger together, putting the avocados on top, and
Okay.
I'm putting it in a lettuce wrap. Yeah. I wish you were here, babe.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Even though I'm not hungry right now, but it sounds good as fuck.
Yeah. Yes. This is gonna be so delicious.
So delicious.
Where's the?
Wait, what?
No, I was looking for something.
Oh man, I'm tired now. No, I'm not really tired, but I'm getting tired.
You're getting tired, he said.
Mhm.
Oh no.
We
I
should.
feel like I had a lot to say and it just all went somewhere.
It all went to the burger. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember actually.
You know what? I forgot
But
to put mayo on it.
what? You
I
forgot to put
know.
mayo?
I know.
Man, the hell?
The hell?
I
Oh
don't
my
even
god,
like it.
baby. And I'm missing pickles. I don't have pickles either. I don't have
I told you let's go get
fries.
them.
You say what?
You have to order some. I told you that day when I was still there. I was like, let's go get some more. I was gonna get you
Pickles?
like 7 jars.
Oh, hell yeah. I have such a good husband.
Yes,
He feeds my
I hear you.
addictions.
Yo,
Yeah.
see, next time I'm gonna get you 4 bags of fries,
Yes,
seven
babe.
jars of pickles.
Fuck yeah. Yes, babe.
See, she doesn't need a bouquet of flowers. She just needs a bouquet of
Mhm.
pickles.
Yes. Yes, babe. Fuck yeah.
You see how happy she got?
Mhm.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle. That's you right there.
I got a pickle. Hey, hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
Well, if you want to, we can talk about what we mentioned this afternoon about
Lead the
possibly
way
doing
because
a
I have
spaces.
doing a what? Sorry.
Possibly doing the spaces about it. I think we should talk about it here.
No idea what you're talking about. So go ahead and lead.
Okay. Um, the other day we did have earthquakes, and sometime during the day I felt like we were gonna have a big earthquake. Like I'm talking like 7 point something, and I was like, I know I've seen them on YouTube, and I feel like maybe we can survive, cause we're not like second story or anything. So I was thinking, what do we need to do to prepare for one? Because obviously we're not prepared like we should be, and one of the things that kind of worries me is the gas. What if there's a gas leak and stuff? So I was thinking about like I don't even think I have a tool to like a wrench to close the gas in case we need to. So I need to find one of those. If not, then buy one. I have a bunch of tools, but I don't know where they're at. So I was thinking about that, and then I went on X and put I left a post saying I feel like California is gonna have a big earthquake, and I put hashtag prediction because sometimes I do predict stuff and I put it on there just in case. But with the earthquake thing, obviously it didn't happen that day. I still feel like we might get it, but I also thought if I say it, it might not happen. But to people on there that are like, questioning what I'm saying, they're probably like, "Oh, you're full of shit. Nothing happened." Well, first of all, I didn't say when, but obviously I'm not saying like, "Oh, in the coming years," like how people have been saying about the big one coming and this and that. We've been waiting for that one for like 40 something years now, but um, I kind of did post it on there for that reason, so that it wouldn't happen. Obviously, when I post of like natural disasters and other things happening, I do it with the intention of it not happening. I don't want it to happen, but if it does, it's something that I felt. So I was telling Audie, like people probably think that I'm full of shit because I said that and nothing happened. But she was telling me like, well, they probably don't know that in the spiritual parts, um, sometimes we do say it, and like when we predict things, obviously we don't want it to happen, so we it's almost like putting a disclaimer. We say like, I hope I'm wrong, which I didn't say that in the post, but she was telling me that I should leave a comment saying like, I'm glad it didn't happen. The reason why I posted about it was so that it wouldn't happen. But we were talking about that, and I don't know where you went because I can't hear anything, baby.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh,
Should
oh,
I
was
mute
there
myself
anything that
or
I
should
left out?
I? No, 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 no. You said everything. You said everything the way you should say it.
Oh, okay, well, I probably should go and leave a post. Maybe a new post, not necessarily like a comment on that one, but um, yeah, I should kind of explain it,
Explain it.
but you know,
You see, like that's the thing. Like, can you hear me? Okay? Am I too far
yes,
away?
no,
Okay. Um, if we're predicting something bad, let me be the first one to say it because I've been saying it for years. We don't want bad things to happen. We don't. We don't want to be right about these things. And when we say it, we're not saying it for attention. We're saying it so that it don't happen. So if you want to try to get in our face and be like, "Oh, you guys are weird. You guys are telling lies. Like you guys are just making shit up for attention and blah blah blah." Like you fucking think that we want these fucking earthquakes to happen and like wreck streets and homes and families and like just like you really think that we want these disasters to happen? Like what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, and if you want to say like, "Oh, well, it didn't happen." Well, thank God it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, and I know there's people out there that are skeptics and like, "Oh yeah, right," and blah blah blah, and they're just like, "Oh well, of course there's gonna be earthquakes because it's California. What do you expect?" And it's like, yeah, true, but there are little ones, there's big ones, there's ones that cause fucking freeways to close the fuck down, and overpasses fucking collapsing, or like what Rob said, gas leaks. Like we don't want those things to happen, and because we speak on these things, hello, it's not a threat, it's a fucking warning. Make sure that you are prepared.
hmm
Be make sure that you have all the tools to shut off gas. Go around your neighborhood to see if everybody's okay, making sure that there are no gas leaks, or whatever. Like that's what we're saying is that, okay, yeah, we don't want it to happen, we're not wishing for these things, but because we're saying it, be prepared. We're just giving a warning. If it doesn't fucking happen, thank God.
Hmm. Yeah, California does have earthquakes. I think the biggest one we had um since the Northridge earthquake, which was the last. I think that one was like 6.4, and I think the biggest one that we've had since is like um what was the other one yesterday? 2 days ago, like 4.9 or something like that. So that's the biggest one that we've had since then. But I'm talking about like a 7 point something. That's the one I was predicting. But of course, like I said, I don't want it to happen. Like you said right now, um, me posting it is for people to be like, holy shit. Not like, oh, because Rob said it, it's gonna happen, but oh shit, in case it does happen, am I even ready? Because we live in California, a lot of people we do have drills and shit like that, so we know what to do, but a lot of times we're not prepared. A lot of times because we haven't had a big one, we're just like, it'll be fine. Like we kind of forget how bad they can get. The one that happened, what was it, like 20 something years ago? Everything that you said about freeways collapsing and like gas leaks and buildings falling and stuff like that, that happened, and nobody knew what the hell to do. Even though we've been having earthquakes in California forever, so yeah, a lot of times people do forget how to prep. You should um have food ready. You should have water ready. You should have, a go bag just in case, because that time we lost power for almost a week. There was no electricity, there was no gas, there was nothing for almost a week. So we got to be ready for that. And like you said too, thank God that it didn't happen, and thank God that I'm kind of iffy about saying that I was wrong, because I wasn't wrong. And I'm not trying to say that because I posted about it that I stopped an earthquake from happening, but um obviously that was my not my intention either, because I did pray about it. But I was just like, if it does happen, I hope no one gets hurt. But I still feel like it's coming, and we're not gonna be ready for it. And if people want to be like, oh, because you're weird and you said that it's gonna happen, whatever, just plan for it. You'll thank me later. Just make sure you have food and water. Just be prepared for it.
Mm, can I add something?
You know,
Mm.
you sound cute right now. Good.
Go to a government website and they have a list of survival techniques, like a survival list, like a materials list,
Hmm.
and get all of those things on that list.
Yeah.
It's government issued lists kind of thing. So, um, like it'll tell you what to get. Like it'll tell you like toilet paper, rope, matches or shit like that. But maybe not everyone has the money to get a generator, but maybe like a power box or things
Yeah.
like that. Have emergency contacts to like um well, even if the electricity goes out, you can't really call anybody, but um I would say like check on your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
because when something like that happens, like someone could have a fucking heart attack or someone could have bumped their head and had a concussion
Yeah.
or something. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta be like smart. Like don't just stand around and be like, oh my god, oh my god. Like you gotta fucking stay focused in these kinds of situations.
Yeah.
um just be ready, man. Just be prepared, and um if all of these earthquakes are happening, man, like maybe you need to talk to your community, like just let them know, like, hey, like, there's a lot of earthquakes happening lately. Are you guys good? Like, just so you know, like, I live right over there. If you guys need help, like, fucking step up and do something, man.
Mhm.
Because the thing that comes to mind, and I hate to bring up this situation that happened to you, but with your neighbor, like when your neighbor got really really hurt, no one fucking know what to do. No one knew what to do,
Yeah.
and everyone was really slow acting. And like, I
Yeah.
think you said that they pretty much didn't do anything. Like, they were just like, oh man, what the fuck, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, a man is dying, and you're standing there like, oh man, like, man, see, like,
Yeah.
and at that point, you can't trust anybody to help. You can't trust anyone to with your life. But make sure everything's good in the home. You got everything that in the home, and you guys are good. You guys are set. But just take these as a warning, because whether it's us telling you, or it's gonna be social media telling you, it's gonna be the news telling you, or it's gonna be your neighbors telling you. But in a way that your neighbors are telling you, they're screaming down the street looking for help because somebody got hurt. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna spring into action, or are you just gonna be like, oh man, I ain't going out there, fuck that? Man, yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like I said, I do have a gold bag, but I just remembered my bag is like buried under in my closet. I need to, not only do I need to pull it out, but I need to update it because I'm sure that some of the stuff that I have in that bag like either doesn't fit me anymore or it wouldn't like. Obviously, we're in summer right now, so I would need shorts and I would need probably a tank top or something like that. Like I'm pretty sure I have sweatpants and a sweater in there, but I need to update my bag and make sure that I have things, or even make another one because I have other backpacks that I can use now, where I could pack other stuff, or make sure that family members have their stuff ready in case something does happen. Because we haven't had an earthquake, a big earthquake in a while, people, like I said, forget. We forget what to do, and we forget how to prepare. And I know you were saying about the government list that that tell you what you should, I guess, get, or what you should gather. If you're not familiar with prep sites and stuff like that, um there are websites that have all these things already set up. You could just buy what is it called, like food. um well, my mind just went blank, but they have like buckets of food and I think they last up to like 5 years. And after 5 years, if you don't need it or you haven't used it, you can send it back to them, and they'll update it for you. It's food for like 4 people for 2 weeks or something like that. But you could also find those at, I think Costco has them, but I know Sam's does have them. You could get yourself a tent. You could get like just anything to prepare for something like that because it could happen at any moment. And that's the scary thing about earthquakes is that you can't really predict them. You can't definitely can't stop them. Once it starts, you can't. There's really nothing you can do. Like I said, they tell us to get under the tables and to get in doorways and stuff. But in that moment, all you want to do is you want to run out. I know a lot of people that are. I don't know why they feel like they need to run outside, but outside is probably worse than inside. Because in case people didn't know this, cars do rock back and forth, and if they're not locked with the parking brake, they can't go into gear. And I have seen that happen. Not necessarily go into gear, but I have seen cars rocking back and forth too enough where they could cause. harm to people. Also, power lines, they can fall and people can get hurt. So just
Fuck
stay in your house.
that.
Have you ever watched videos, babe?
Hell
We should do
no.
that.
No.
We should. Yes.
No.
What if one happens when you're here? What are you gonna do?
Don't fucking tell me that because I'll be like, man, baby, I love you, but I'm not going there right now.
Right now, I just said you can't predict them. It's not like, oh, if it didn't happen today, then it won't happen for another week. You just never know.
Right. So I'm staying here.
Right. So that means you're never coming back. Baby, come get me.
Yes, babe. I'll be crying the whole way.
Isn't it like 3 hours in Arizona and then 3 hours in California? Isn't that the trip?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
You're gonna be crying for the last 3 hours of it.
Yes.
Like,
I'll have
no, can't
anxiety the
get me.
first 3 hours and then a full blown yes.
Panic.
Yes.
No, you gotta be prepared.
Oh no. Man, I have so many buckets with me.
Buckets.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
No, why would
I'm
you
gonna
need more than one?
mm, man, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. I'm gonna clear out all the Sam's Clubs in Arizona. Holy
Yeah, that's
shit.
kind of cool that they have those now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure people didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Man, I've been thinking about buying one of those for like the last 5 years, and of course I haven't. But we have a lot of canned foods, so I don't think we need it. I mean, it's nothing that I would eat. It's all beans and crap
Oh
like that.
shit. Yeah, you gotta make your own bucket, babe.
Yeah, I'm gonna put hot dogs with bacon because that's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And, and chips. What else? I gotta put you in the bucket, babe.
Okay.
No, but
I'm trying not to smack around.
why? You wouldn't be the first one to do it on a podcast.
Hmm. Well, I actually eat with my mouth closed, so.
Yeah, some people don't.
Mm-hmm. And they sound fucking horrible. Thinking that they
Yeah.
sound fucking sexy or something, and it's like, knock it off! God, fucking mute yourself. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah. Okay. So there was another topic that I had brought up during the week that kind of stemmed from you didn't mute, by the way. Just letting you know. I'm not saying they're just smacking, but the topic was. But I kind of need you for this, babe. Do you still have a lot to go?
I gotta have my sandwich left.
Maybe we should just do this on Monday. The next one, I mean, the next topic.
Um, okay. I'm almost done.
I know. I
So,
know.
sorry, babe.
No, that's okay.
Should I stop eating?
No, we should probably stop the cast though.
Really?
Well, was there anything else that you wanted to say or talk about?
Um, no, not really.
In the clips from the last time, I could hear myself either huffing and puffing, or you could hear my fan. One of the two.
I
But
think it was
it's
your
weird.
fan.
I hope so because otherwise, I'm all. It's like, damn, dude, calm down, shit. You're not even walking. But damn.
Yeah, I think it was the
Still,
I think it was a fan.
I still want to apologize to everybody's ears that listened to the playback and heard it. It sounded bad.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, I don't mean that. I mean my sandwich, my burger.
No, no,
Yeah,
baby, keep eating. Um,
but I don't want to
if you
like.
don't have it,
Hmm.
well, you don't want
I forgot. What?
to what?
I'm looking
You
at
can
my
tell.
sandwich like, because I put avocados in it. It's fucking good.
That's what I said. Let's just end the cast so you can eat, and then we'll talk about that next topic on Monday's show.
You sure?
Hmm.
I feel bad because of me. We're ending the show
Why?
because of
How
my
long have we been
sandwich.
on?
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yes, babe. Okay, we'll end it. Everybody's probably out partying and shit like that, anyways, to be listening to the White Run podcast. Anyway.
I have alcohol unless you want me to get drunk on here.
Oh my god. No.
No.
So when were you gonna tell me that, huh?
Baby, I've had that bottle since when was it that I posted that?
I don't know.
Like five, no, not 5 months ago. When did I post that stuff on that other platform?
I don't remember.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah,
Remember,
that
I
sounds
took
about
some to
right.
your house.
You
Remember, I took
took
some to your
some to
house.
my house? No. Oh
You don't
yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I
Yeah, that's
remember.
still the same bottle.
Oh shit. They don't go
I
bad?
haven't touched it. No,
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about liquor.
just
Says the
drink
girl
it.
that has two cabinets full of wine.
I know what's up with that. Are
mm,
they just a show?
no, they're real.
I know, but do you guys drink them?
No, I should probably
So
throw
they're
them out.
just fishing. No, what the hell?
No,
No, I'll
no,
drink it.
no,
No, I'll drink it. It's
no.
just wine. It's fine.
It's just
It's
wine.
not like it's hard liquor.
Yeah, I like chilled wine. Man, I wish I had like a wine cellar because yeah, I think it would be a lot more delicious if it was kept in a in a wine cellar, all cool and shit.
Your house is a wine cellar. That's just cold sometimes.
Yeah, but you're always still hot.
Oh, but that's me. I'm weird.
Mm. Also,
I'm
how
just
is
weird.
your stories coming along?
My what?
Your stories,
Oh, I
your
haven't even
writing.
started, babe.
Oh,
I haven't started
it's
like
gonna
at
be
all.
good. I can feel it. I know it. I know how you write, and it's awesome.
You think so?
Yes, I'm gonna take a bite. Should I mute?
Baby, just end the show.
I don't want to end it because I feel like it's cause cause of me, cause of
No.
my
That's
mouth.
why I asked you guys. Is it? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Ooh. What that mouth do?
Nothing. Come here, let me show you.
Stop it.
No.
Stop
Nasty.
it.
Mm-mm. Oh
Well, like I
shit.
said, I do have that one topic, but I need you to participate because otherwise I'll just be talking to myself.
Do I have to participate immediately? I can't just finish my sandwich. I keep looking at my sandwich.
Go ahead and eat it.
No,
Eat it.
because you're gonna tell me to cut the cast, and I don't want to cut the cast. It's
Okay,
because.
then don't cut it. Don't cut it. I'll just play Candy Crush and I'll
Oh
make
my
something
god!
else.
Stop it.
What?
No, no.
You enjoy your sandwich and I'll talk to the peeps.
You for real's gonna talk to the people?
Yeah, I'll talk to
You're
them.
not gonna give them the silent treatment to play Candy Crush?
No,
Oh my god, you are. I
no,
can
I'm not.
tell.
No, I'm not.
Okay, give me like 3 minutes. Can you hold it down talking to the people for 3 minutes?
Yes. Don't choke trying to eat fast.
I'll try.
Take it. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time. Okay. So, people. I don't know, babe. We can still hear you. Just so you know. So, I don't know. I guess maybe she can tell us her opinion on it. But the other day I was doing a podcast, or not a podcast, spaces, and I was talking about friendships and stuff. And that conversation stemmed from a thought that I had earlier in the day because uh, I don't remember if I heard something or if I saw someone say that men and women can't be friends. And then, of course, there was like a debate saying, people saying, yeah, they can, and there's nothing wrong with a guy and a girl being friends or a girl and a guy being friends. And so I don't think Audie and I talked about this. So whatever her opinion is, she's gonna tell me live. She's probably gonna bitch me out, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having, like, in my case, I'm talking for myself now. I don't think there's anything wrong with me having a female friend. Oh, I think it was a female best friend. So that kind of changes the things, right? A little bit. Can can a man have a female best friend? And of course, of course they can have female best friends, but I think it does change and it should change once um the one of the friends, best friends, gets into a serious relationship. I think if you're boyfriend and girlfriend with someone, your partner shouldn't ask you to stop being best friends with your best friend. Now, if it becomes more of a serious relationship or you commit to them, like an engagement or even a marriage, I think things change at that point. And I think your best friend should understand that. I think your best friend should understand that your partner now is your best friend. They are your person. But if you're just in a relationship where it's just boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't think your partner should tell you that you can't have a best friend. Because I think people have this weird idea that somebody that you just met can take the place of someone that's been there for you your entire life or at least longer than them. And I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that you should stop talking to people or a person or your best friend. And again, I don't even understand this whole having multiple best friends. There's only one. There's one person that you can either talk to or count on, that you can call at 2, 3 in the morning. And they'll be there with you to either bail you out or pull you out of a ditch. Those are your best friends. And I think it does go by tiers. I don't think it should be like, oh, I got a group of best friends. Fuck that. You can't. I don't think you talk to every single person about every single thing that you talk to your one person about. And like I said, once um that relationship becomes more of a commitment, then yeah, it should switch over to the person that you're committed to. And I know that there's people that probably don't agree. I know that there's a lot of guys that are like, fuck that, my girl better not have a male best friend. And once I'm in her life, I should become her best friend. And I don't know why I feel like Ari's like, enjoying their sandwich, enjoying their sandwich, going, tell them. But I feel like I said, that's up to me and my best friend to. They would have to understand, and of course, I would tell them like, hey, I'm engaged now or I'm married now. That person is my best friend now. At that point, then there should be that understanding. Babe, don't look at me like that. But baby, stop it. I'm not your
I'm
lover.
not doing anything.
I see you. I can see you.
Continue.
No, I think I'm done. Are you done?
I literally have like two bites left.
Okay. So, well, I kind of need your part here because
Oh my
what?
god. Well, I don't feel like you finished the guy's side of it with their chick having a male friend. You want to speak on that while I finish my delicious sandwich?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
But I do think. Well, I don't know. I think times have changed now. Obviously, I don't think back in the day there was guys that had female best friends or vice versa. Um, I'm cool with it if you have a male best friend. What? Okay. At first, no, I guess I'm cool with it even now. But like I said, since we are married, it should be me, and I consider you my best friend. And I think we didn't talk about these. I had a someone that I consider my best friend, but then again, when that relationship ended, it was like the whole friendship was gone. So was it real? No. So you you filled the position of best friend, and it just kind of worked out that way. But if I had a female, well, actually no, because I do have a female in my life that's my friend, but I wouldn't consider her my best friend. And like I said, in that spaces, if you told me that you don't really like that friendship, but you're okay with it, you trust me with it, and I told you too that if there was ever any kind of disrespect or any kind of her talking shit, then yeah, I would cut that friendship. So it's not like a best friend type thing. But aside from that female friend, I really like don't. I wouldn't consider anybody even a friend. I have people that I know, but and you have people that you know, you have people that you talk to, you have guys that you talk to, and of course I've never tripped on them. Okay, maybe one time I got a little jealous, but but I got over it. I do trust you, and I do trust them. So, are you back?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're like, mm-hmm. But
Mm-hmm.
when we got together, I didn't tell you, hey, you have to drop all your guy friends. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't do that. That would be up to you if there was. Of course. Do you hear the vehicles?
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna have to mute?
No.
Some people think that if they rev their cars, they're better cars or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But back to what I was saying. If I don't think I've ever felt the need to tell you like, hey, I don't want you talking to that guy. I know that there's guy friends of yours that have said things to you even after they knew that you were married. And so at that point, it's up to you to check them on that. It's up to you to tell them like, hey, don't talk to me that way. And if you're gonna continue to talk to me that way, we're just not gonna be friends anymore. But I'm not gonna tell you to do that. I mean, obviously, I think there was one guy that I blocked from commenting because you did warn him. You told him twice, I think, not to talk to you that way, and he continued. So I blocked him. But
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, if you were to tell me like I have a male best friend, I wouldn't be like, oh, well, that should be me. And I definitely wouldn't have done that when we were just going out. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just me though. And I know that there's people out there that are like, nah, fuck that. As soon as you get a girlfriend, that should be your best friend, and you guys should build on that. And then when you guys commit to each other, then it should be the same. And you shouldn't be going out with female friends, and she shouldn't be going out with male friends. But to me, that doesn't show that you trust them or that they trust you. So yeah, BFFs forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I actually touched on this on a radio show years ago in my DJ career, and um yeah, it was like I really believe that adults couldn't be friends. um it doesn't matter if it's male, female, two females, two males. I just really felt like adults couldn't be friends without there being something sexual or having one thing over the other person. um I just felt like just because of age, they like, do you have maturity? You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like when you're an adult, you're able to fuck with them longer. You have patience for, like, oh, they don't see that they want me right now, but eventually I'm gonna hit that. You know what I'm saying? Or even females, excuse me, females, like, they'll um they'll give it up to a dude. They'll do all the sexual pleasuring and all of that shit with a dude that they're not even like together. You know what I'm saying? Like you're already giving that dude all of the benefits to a good woman, a good girlfriend, a good wife, like all of those things. And you do this shit because you're so much in lust. Like, you're not so much in love, you're so much in lust. And you do all of that shit, and then the dude could turn around and be like, you know what, I already told you, bitch, that I didn't want you. It was just a physical thing, excuse me. Um and like, there's just no, like, respect, right? So, like, when you get into a relationship, right, um you got to be all the way out of lust, for one, because when you go into a relationship, like, I think that kind of like fucks with you, and it's gonna fuck with your partner. Because if your partner knew that's how you used to move, then sometimes people, they feel like that gives them the go ahead to have those types of relationships, or not relationships, but like friendships, because
Are you talking
you've
about
already,
friends with benefits?
yeah,
Okay.
because that's what they're gonna be perceiving, whether whether you explain it to them or not. That's just what they're gonna pick up on. So because, like, like I said, if you're laying up with a dude and you guys are like, oh, like we friends and blah blah blah, but you guys are like fucking, right? And
Hmm.
if your significant other knows about that, they're gonna think that that's how you're always gonna be moving in friendships.
Yeah.
So, about the whole um
Well, let's break it down. So, I'm
okay.
sorry. Go ahead. Finish your
No,
thought.
no, no, go ahead, because you might lose it.
Because there's different. To me, there's different levels of friendship. Obviously, there's different categories. Like you said, friends with like yes, there's those friends because you feel like they're safe or you're safe with them. So if you're single and they're single and it's like, yeah, we're friends and I trust you and I know that you're not like sleeping around and of course I have needs and let's agree to be friends with benefits. Well, okay, let's break it even break it down even more. Do you think that men and women can be just friends?
No. in
Okay.
in in the long run, no. The only way that I see that happening is if, um let's say, like, both sides got married and like both of their partners passed away, and then them coming together because they don't want to grow old, uh
Alone.
lonely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that to me is like, yeah, that's true friendship. Or it's like naming your child after your best friend. Like, that's true friendship. That's the kind of friendship that's gonna like last forever. But I haven't really seen that. And if it was like that, it's always two dudes or two chicks that
Mm.
hold it down, unless they, a girl and a dude, like if they like grew up together, right, as friends, they
Mm.
initially kind of like hook up, and then they like, they get married and things like that, and they go on together. So, um I just, I'm pretty sure it's out there, but you don't really hear about those stories. I mean, you scroll on TikTok, you can hashtag friendships and things like that, but it's just two bitches, just dancing around on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh yeah, this is us
Right.
when we're fucking 80. And it's like, well, you guys aren't 80 yet, so and this is a trend. It's gonna be out in like another week, so it's not really friendship, it's temporary, all for a video.
Mhm.
So you're just, I don't know, like, I just don't really see it, unless it's coming from people that are like ourselves, but not that many people are. I don't know, it's just fake friendships, I think. you know um again, we go into like those communities of people that are fucking fake all around. They're not capable of having friendships, so that's one community. But if you go into, like another community where everybody's like all like, the same and things like that, kind of like what I talked about, um like, if the apocalypse and the zombies are outside of the wall, right? Then that's your own little community. No bad people can get through. Then I think like-minded people can have friendships, whether you're a man or a woman. But again, like, if you come from two different communities, but you eventually meet in another community, in one community where it's the same, whether you both get a divorce or your partner passes away, then it's like, yeah, you have a friendship, but you initially get together like romantically or even physically. So it's, I mean, I don't know, I feel like friendships don't mean shit anymore, because if you just watch people how they act with one another, like you kind of wonder like how close they are, because you really don't know the conversations in between these friendships. And it's like you could have like a triangle, like you could have three bitches, right? Like, and they're like friends, like you don't know if two is talking against one, and then they just kind of switch off and take turns. Same thing with the bros, right? Like the bros could, have some kind of like a bromance too, and then just be like gaining up on one another. But when it's a dude and like chicks, like, I don't know, it's I kind of wonder what they would have with with each other, because there has to be some kind of
Wait, wait,
exchange.
wait. Wait, no. Okay, so then I have to worry about your male friends.
Do you have to worry about my male friends?
Yeah.
No, because I already know the direction that it's gonna go. We're not gonna be friends forever. It's how we talk to each other. And yeah, like the person that you blocked, right? We've been friends
Mm-hmm.
for probably like 15 years on
Mm-hmm.
the internet. So we're not getting closer than that, right? There's no way that we're gonna ever meet in person, because he's on a different continent and so am I. So there's no chance that we're gonna actually meet in person. Even if we both got old, I seriously doubt, because I'm not flying no plane and get fucking blood clots in my legs to go visit him in
Oh
another
my god.
country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put my life on the line. Like our friendship is gonna remain like this. And if our friendship ends due to when he finds a chick and when he has a family, sure, it's gonna be like, oh, how are the kids, how's the missus, things like that. But
Oh,
she may have a problem with me. So it's like, okay, like, they're very
okay,
strict
wait,
in their
wait, wait,
country.
wait.
What?
Wait, before you go deeper into that,
Yes.
my question was, do you think that men and women can be friends? And you said
No.
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 Okay, so should I worry about your friend,
For
your male
what?
friends?
For what?
That's what I'm saying. You're saying that
It's
men and
really
women can't
okay.
be.
Okay. Let me put it to you like
Hmm.
this. I have no friends other than you.
But you do.
Because no, I don't. Because I don't talk to them every day. Like
But
like
that's not
we're
okay. Wait, 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 wait,
they're
wait.
like a
Before you go,
coworker. You only
acquaintance.
talk to, yeah, like you only talk to them when it's like, oh shit, like there's this new thing that popped up on Grubhub. I want to see if Adi knows something about it. And then hit me up, and then just ask me about it, and like, oh shit, what I'm saying is, and then like, oh shit, I gotta go. And then I don't
But
hear from that person for like another 50 days. I don't, to me,
okay, it's
that's
not
not
a close
friendship.
friendship,
It's,
right?
I don't think it's a friendship.
So then, are you guys like coworkers because you guys work in the same type of field?
Yes.
Okay, but he's still a guy. Like you still talk to him.
Yeah. And I pick up food from male workers at Taco Bell. I'm delivering to a man, and when
But
he says hello, and he
no,
has
but
a
we're
little
talking about.
puppy, he has a little puppy named Killer.
So now you guys are friends? No, those are people that you're probably never gonna come across again. I'm talking about like
Yeah, I
like
don't
I
I
wouldn't
don't
call
have
I
friends.
wouldn't call I wouldn't call my neighbors my friends. They're my neighbors. I wouldn't call coworkers my friends because they're my coworkers. But a friend to me, like I said, is somebody that you have a conversation with, which you do have conversations with these people. So whether they're coworkers or acquaintances, then that's something different. But that's why I'm asking you, like, do you have male friends?
No,
Okay.
because I feel like I know the true meaning of friendship, not best friend, because you said that that kind of
Yeah.
takes it a little bit more, but I'm
Yeah.
talking like friends. I don't have friends. Just because we have each other's phone numbers, there's a lot of stupid asses that still have my phone number. Are they calling me to ask me how I'm doing
Yeah.
and chat it up with me? Oh, how's marriage to Robin? No. Like that's to me, that's not friendship just because we have each other's numbers. Even if they were to be like hitting me up every now and then, it's like you just hitting me up because you're bored. Like,
Mhm.
it's not really like, like them seeing my stories on Instagram and then them checking out the podcast and then them just being like, "Oh, well, I was checking out your shit, like, I'm a fan." Like I don't see anyone putting in any effort to a friendship than I put into a friendship, because I try to stay in contact and be and have friendship like conversations they are unable to have. So one of those, what you think is my friend, like, when he talks about Kim Kardashian and things like that, every time I try
Mhm.
to get personal, like I'm talking personal, like how's your mom doing,
Yeah.
like how is she doing deliveries, like, oh, she's good.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, and I'm thinking like maybe he don't want to get personal, maybe he don't want like me to know about it, or or maybe he's just like not focused on that type of, not wanting to get into that conversation, like, and for me it's like, okay, so our conversations are on the top, like this person is unable to go deep on a personal level to for me to be like, oh, he's my friend. So like when you get personal with me and like you're telling me stuff and I feel close to you and you feel close to me, that's a friendship. I don't get that with this person. The other
Mhm.
person, that's on a, across the ocean, like we've gotten personal, but like we don't really have anything in common, because it's most of the time him telling me about the things that he doesn't like that I eat. Like he picks
Mhm.
on me almost. And I don't think that's friendship when you're nitpicking on everything and you have a problem that I drive a vehicle, and you're mad at me because I don't ride a bike, and you're mad at me because like, oh, you should eat more fruits and veggies, and then when I'm having fruit and veggies every day, oh, you shouldn't drink too much of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, are you my nutritionist or are you my
Right.
friend? So that's why it's like, to me, that's not a friendship. You're picking on me. and
Yeah.
and friends, to me, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, you want people to, your friends to go on the right path, but dude, you're pissing me off. and
Mhm.
and and if people are like, oh, but that's true friendship, not to me, because like there's no balance, like there's nothing there. And yeah, you could tell someone about like how your day is, but you're still strangers. So he's still a stranger to me, even though I've known him for 15 years. We know of each other. I know about his family. He knows about my family. But can we ever go deep in a conversation about stuff? No, even when we talk about, like, when he asked me about things about Native Americans, and he's like, "Oh, well, I read this book," and it's like, you're coming to the source. You're going by a book that was written by someone who's not Native American. So if you're gonna believe the book, don't ask me. And then we get into fights. Or like when I ask him about, like, oh, in your culture, what does it mean about this and that? Because I'm interested. I'm into culture. I'm gonna ask. But like he'll tell me stuff, and when I like, oh, okay, so what you're saying is this, and I'm trying to get it right. Like sometimes he's just like very like vague, like it's almost like I upset him. And it's just like,
Mm.
okay, well then I guess we can't have these conversations. Is that friendship? No. It's almost like, okay, we're talking to each other like we're classmates.
Mhm.
Like to me that's not friendship. Yes, friends can debate, but I don't think it should be in the way where we're hurting each other all the
Yeah.
time. To me that's not friendship. It's like you're getting hurt over a question or something that I said, and the things that you say, yeah, it hurts me, but I try to hold on to, like, yo, you're my longest internet friend. But it's like, are you my friend, or is this someone that I just know online? Like we
Yeah.
know of each other. I really don't think that we're friends, because honestly, I tried reaching out to him not yesterday but the day before, because sometimes he'll send me reels that are about animals, about gardening or art. And sometimes, and you know how I am, that like when you send me reels, sometimes I don't always open them. Like I'm not watching them as you send them to me, and I think that bothers him. Like oh, if I send her something, she should watch it and like talk to me about it. And he gets distant when I don't do that. So I was like, oh shit, like, oh, that's funny, but like I'll respond to it, and then I'll be like, oh, how are you doing? I hope things are good. And he's like, I'm fine, take care.
He's probably mad because I blocked him.
I don't know. But it's like, if we're friends, you should tell me. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. If you're butthurt about my husband blocking you, maybe you need to ask yourself or talk, like, you fucked up. And why don't you come to me and be like, hey, I realize, I know it's because of what I said. I'm sorry. Please tell him I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let's continue being friends. Did he do that? No. If it
Like
was
I
that,
didn't even when I blocked him, I didn't even tell you like, hey, I don't want you talking to him.
yeah, no, you
I
didn't.
just said I didn't like the fucking comment, and so I blocked him, and I don't know if it removed it or I deleted it, but yeah, I just didn't like the comment because you had told me that you told him about us, and you told him we were married, and I'm sure he hears it on the show, and it's like he didn't give a shit. So I was like, okay, cool. You can't leave comments anymore. But that was it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't tell you to remove him from Instagram, and I didn't tell you like don't talk to him anymore. So that's up to you. Again, I trust you to know like if there was a female that was leaving me comments like that and you blocked her, then you you would trust me to take care of it.
I do.
So and I do trust you. Like I'm not gonna tell you, hey, don't be his friend anymore. And I need to make sure that you don't follow him still, and that he doesn't follow you. I'm not gonna do all that.
Yeah.
But to the
But
original
if
question, I
we
do.
if we were friends, he would come to me asking me about it and making it right. But he didn't do
Yeah.
that. So are we friends? No. Like
Mhm.
I don't feel that. I don't see that. I don't see how. Because
Mhm.
I've talked with him for years, and we do hurt each other a lot. And it's like, I don't think friends do this to each other. And this is what we're doing to each other. So for me, it's almost like I don't think we're friends. And if he ever listens to this and if he's offended, speak up. Tell me that I'm wrong, because friends should be able to tell each other these things.
Mhm.
But just because like I'm speaking on it on a public platform, and they're gonna closet their feelings and their responses, like, you know what, I thought we were friends all these years, and hearing you say this on a public platform and not talking to me about it, then I would be like, well, then what the fuck are we? Like tell me how this is friendship. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
friends, they're allowed to fight and have debates and things like that. And it's like, I don't want to be friends with someone that hurts my feelings all the time. You know what I'm saying? So what
Mhm.
are we? Are we friends, or are we just am I just someone that you can pick on because I'm an American and you're, wherever you're from, I don't want to, exploit people, but it's like, you're healthy, I'm not. You're active, I can't. You know, you walk 30,000 fucking miles a day, and I only walk this much. You ride bikes, I ride a vehicle. You you sleep, you know, on the floor because that's your choice and you're happy with that. I sleep on a bed and you're mad at me. Like, I have a lot of things and you don't like it. When I have a lot of things, you're asking me why you got to have all those things. See, you're picking on me and my lifestyle. I don't
Mhm.
pick on him for sleeping on the floor. And he's like, "Oh, I got 50,000 shoes and I'm getting rid of all of them. I only need 2 pairs." And he's like, "How many pairs do you got?" And I'm like, "Well, you'll be proud of me. I only have 1 pair of shoes." Because he
In
picks
each
on me for
room.
everything. Yes, and I'm like, "Are you proud of me?" Because I don't buy myself stuff. And he's like, "Well, why do you have so many stuff?" And I'm like, "Because I have family, and everything's all from our family, like from my family. Everything was passed down, and you're mad at me for it."
Mhm.
Like you eat nuts and berries every morning, and you're mad at me for having hash browns and fucking a croissant sandwich, and like, you're mad at me for those things, and you ask me why I eat like that because I like it. It's fucking good. Like, you're a vegetarian and you're
Sure.
mad at me for eating meat. See, like, you're picking on me. So is that
Yeah.
friendship? I'm
No.
asking you now. Is that friendship?
No.
See, that's why it's like I don't have friends. And those other women that you and I know, we've all talked and things like that. I don't know. Like, I don't even want to say it because it's like I'm reaching out. Sometimes I can't. We all have our own lives, we all have our own marriages, and they have their children and we have our children. And like, I like to think that we have an understanding, but they're women. Like, those women, I would say yes, they're my friends, only because, like, we've came to each other on very, very personal levels. And I know one of them I told you about.
Yeah.
And I love her and everything, but sometimes I feel like we're like, I don't want to say she changed as if it's her fault. She changed in a way that was good for her. I just remember connecting better with her when she was going through all that bullshit. But I didn't know it was as bad as that, right? So
Mhm.
when we got came back into each other's lives, it wasn't the same. She did change for the better, but I'm not gonna be angry with her, be like, "Oh my god, I can't talk to her." It's different now. It is
Mhm.
different, she's, she has her own things going on, but I'm not taking that personal. But I guess I miss the conversations that we used to have. But I still love her. Like she is my friend. And I told her and this other woman that
Mm-hmm.
if they ever got so old and if they needed help, that I would help take care of them in their old age. So that's, to me, that's friendship, because I'm scared to death that when I get old and say you pass away, I feel like I don't have anyone to take care of me, and I'm scared to death because you see all these fucking kids doing dumb shit on TikTok. I don't trust these kids wiping my ass in a fucking hospital bed. They would let me just die of fucking bed sores. So for me, friendship to me is, don't worry, when you get old, if you need extra help, I'm here for you. To me, that's friendship. Could I trust my so-called friends that think that we're friends? Like, and them not here, I don't think they would do that for me. I really don't think so. And it's because of the conversations that we're not having, because to me it's important. And if you're my friend, you give it to me, and they don't give that to me. See, so to me it's like you're just someone I know. You're just someone I talk to every now and then, but I don't think we're like really friends, because we haven't, if something's that important to your friend, you should be able to give them that, and not give them issues or troubles about, like, oh, why are you doing this? This is what you really should be doing. Like, oh, you really shouldn't be eating that. So you're just criticizing me. I'm just someone in your life to criticize. That's not friendship. You're being mean to me. So I don't think I have male friends other than you.
Well, one of your non friends, just like my real, which is kind of cool, but now it's weird. One of your acquaintances, just like my real.
mm,
Yeah.
but no, you don't have to worry about nobody, because it's not there. Nothing's there. Like, it's just another person on a friends list. And it's like not even a friends list. That's why, if any of you guys go to my Facebook page, I only have like 11 friends, and are they really my friends? I don't know. I don't think so. They're just there. Like, they're just another contact. Just like how you would have Pizza Hut's phone number in your cell phone type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you only call Pizza Hut when you want a pizza. Like, that's
Hmm.
it. That's all what Facebook is for. But are they really calling you? No. And text messages, like, that's not that's not personal for me. That's why when people are like, "Oh, I've been texting you and messaging you," and it's like, I prefer a phone call. And they know that. But are they calling me? No. Again, you're not giving me what I need,
Yeah.
because I'm always calling them. Damn a fucking text. Damn a fucking message on fucking Messenger. Fuck that. I want to talk to you. I miss you. And I'm saying these words to them. And it's almost like, like, and it's just like, no, I'm saying I miss you. I really miss you. And it gets to the point, like, I miss them so much that I start crying. And it's almost like they don't know how to respond to me crying. But I don't care.
Hmm.
If I miss you, I'm going to express it, and I'm going to tell you. over and over and over again that I miss you. I'm thinking about you. They don't call me, and not they don't have to cry, but a phone call would be nice. But I don't get that either. That's why I'm just like, okay, well, I'll still be there for you to wipe your ass if you can't. It would just be nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It would just be nice to receive that. But I think when people see us, like all the people that are on our shit, like on our followers list and Facebook and all of that, I feel like when they see our reels and when they see the things that we're posting, I think they feel like, oh, I don't want to bother them, or like I don't want to bother her, or oh, she's good. They're posting, they're still alive. But I don't
Mm,
want to hear how in love they are. I don't want to hear or see them get along so well. And I don't want to think that they're jealous or like they're interfering or anything, but that it's like we both love you. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
like Rob and I both love you. Like we both care about you. Like we're both wanting to hear from you. And I just feel like they're so offended by what maybe what we're posting. Maybe they're offended of what our topics are about or our opinions, or but it's just like we're friends though. We're friends. We should respect each other's thoughts and opinions and topics, and it's like, why you letting those things interfere our friendship? It shouldn't be like that. That's what hurts, because it's like,
Yeah.
if you didn't like my show, or like, oh, you know what, like I didn't want to listen to your episode because I have a problem with with flare-ups. Like, and like, some, like, if like, oh, I wanted to tune in, but you guys are talking about something that triggers me, like, tell us, we're friends. And
Mm,
I feel like we don't really get their full support. And again, I get it, we all have busy lives, we all have our families and marriages and things like that, but it's like, just say hello. And I know on that other platform I'm not really active, but it's almost like I'm reaching out to people on there, and I feel like I'm the last person that they want to hear from. And it's like, okay, well, then I'll just back off. That's what it feels like to me on that platform. And if I'm wrong, I wish they would say that I'm wrong. Like, you can tell me stuff. I'm not gonna yell at you. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, motherfucker, this bitch that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna tell you why. But like, nobody reaches out for me. People reach out to you, babe. And I told you that. I said, why they reach out to you and not me? What did I say? What did I do? I didn't tell you to, oh, don't talk to them or don't accept their friendship request. I never said anything like that. But they reach out to you. They stay connected to you. They'll unfollow me and block me, but they'll keep you. And it's like, okay, like that explains and tells me everything. But if that's how they want it, I'm not going to chase after them. They made that choice. If they really
who did
wanted
that so I
me,
could remove him?
hmm,
I said, who did that so I could remove him?
no, I'm not going to
Who
tell you,
didn't?
because that's what's supposed to happen. That's why
Nah.
no, listen, like spiritually, things work like that for a reason. That's why I don't mess with it. That's why whatever's slowly coming because of those particular actions, it's like a tell all at the end. That's why it's like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that shit to come. And that's not gonna be me. I'm not putting that shit into effect. They kicked it off because that is telling me, and it's telling the universe, and it's telling creator their intentions. And it's like, okay, yeah, it hurts, but it had to be done that way because
I know you probably wouldn't tell me here, but are you gonna tell me who?
no,
Do
you
we
have
have to go
to.
through all my list?
Oh my god, no. But no, it's just, yeah, like friendships are, I don't know. People have weird friendships. They fuck their friends. They have friends just to see who they're dating, and then once they see who they're dating, they fuck them, like they fuck over their friends and fuck with their whoever they're dating. They flirt with who they're dating, like I don't know, like sometimes, like friends, they'll allow their other friend into the bedroom with their mate, and like I don't know, like it's just, I don't know, like they allow their friends to take advantage of them. They allow their friends to give them flare ups. They allow they it's everything's too much of a pass, and it's like that's not friendship. That's not a relationship. Like that's mind games. Like that's, some kind of trauma. Like that's control. That's narcissism. That's manipulation. That's, it's all these things that are so fucking twisted. Nobody fucking knows what friendships are anymore. Same thing with, they don't know what marriage is anymore. They don't know what relationships are anymore. Or they fuckers don't even know how to be parents. And then they're teaching their kids these types of friendships. And then these kids start fucking over their other friends.
Yeah.
No, dude, friendships should be taking care of each other. Friendships should be being able to talk about what's bothering them. Like, you know what, I don't like when you did this. And the other friend having understanding, not being like, oh, you're a fucking pussy and blah blah blah, like, oh, dude, fuck off with that gay shit. That's not friendship. That could be like messing around, but you always get that one friend that's like, no, 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 wait, wait, chill. Fucking hold up. But guess what? That's a motherfucker that's getting stabbed to death. And all he was trying to do is be the peacemaker,
Yeah.
breaking up a fight, and he ends up getting shot. Friendship. Yeah, like it, all this friendship, like, yeah, that's bro on bro, and whatever. But male and female, they don't even know what the fuck it is, because dude could be like, oh yeah, like I'm chasing tail, I want puss. I got plenty of friends that I'm pretty sure will give it up to me sooner or later. I just gotta buy them something pretty. I just gotta get them weave and get their nails done, or take them out and get them drunk and get them so fucked up they'll give me pussy. And then you got this bitch on the other side, like, so vulnerable and so cutesy, and oh my god, like I'm such a fucking wreck and blah blah blah. And then she runs to that motherfucker and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, and oh my god. And then the dude bigot her head up and like, nah, you a dime girl. Like you good girl. Like you fly as fuck, you sexy as fuck, motherfucking white. And then they start getting close, and guess what? They're fucking. And she may think she's in a whole ass relationship, and this motherfucker like, nah, man, I was just spitting facts at you, just all that, but I don't want that. Talking about, oh yeah, he's my bro, but you're fucking him. Why are
Oh,
you
shit.
laughing? Because you know I'm spitting facts. I'm going crazy.
Shit.
Why are you laughing? Tell me. Oh my god. See,
I
I
told
took it
you.
too far. I took it too far. I always take shit too far. I probably went off the whole last topic. No, they can't be friends. That's my answer. That's my answer.
Oh shit. Yep. That was the original question.
Well, now you have my answer.
Okay, thank you. uh,
See, Rob and I, we can't be friends right now because he's picking
you
on
know,
me.
I'm not picking on you. You know why I'm laughing? Because
Why?
while you were painting that picture, I told you I have a vivid imagination. I pictured this shit, and I was like, hell yeah. I'm all getting into the story and shit. I'm like, what next? What happened after that? And I was like, oh wait, I'm part of the conversation. Never mind. That's why I was laughing.
You thought you were
Yeah,
listening to
no.
a playback?
Yeah. I'm like, tell But yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers, they don't know how to be friends. I mean, I could I could talk to I mean, I am a friendly person. I can talk to anyone just out of the blue. And I could talk to a man, I could talk to a dude and like even if we went days and weeks and months knowing each other, there a lot of people these days are not very social, and that's a huge part of the opening up process, right? um
Mhm.
and I don't think that has anything to do with oh, I gotta know you before I tell you stuff, because if you're not social, then you're unable to have any conversation, because that's where it starts. But it's like people, they're just afraid now, because they go into like, oh, I don't want to be catfished. And it's like, dude, I'm just asking, something simple. It's kind of
Mhm.
like one of those situations where like if a girl is like pretty, like she's attractive, whatever, and a dude going up to her and be like, oh wow, you look beautiful, I have a boyfriend. And it's like, this bitch is unable and incapable of taking a compliment. That's a
Yeah.
compliment. It's not a pass at you. See, so when you see that happening, you're just like, oh, okay, like this bitch is crazy. That should give that dude a red flag. Like, okay, this bitch has a big ass head somewhere,
Somewhere.
right? Like who knows where the fuck
On that
she thinks
head.
she is, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like people put themselves on the pedestal, and it's like, you really should be down here, bitch,
Mhm.
because you can't even determine what the fuck I just said to you, like, and what initiated, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking crazy, bitch. But it's that's what I'm saying. Like if I were to talk to a dude and be like, oh, you look handsome, you know, like, and it's just up to them, like, oh, thanks, or oh yeah, you know, I'm going to my homeboy's wedding, like, oh shit, like, congratulations, you know, have a good time, whatever, blah blah blah. See, like, that's being social, like, that's, you know, dude is not like, ugh, put a fight this bitch, I'm like, get the fucking away from, you know, like, he's not coming at me like that. It's just like,
I got a boyfriend.
yeah.
Like, okay, good for you.
Yeah, that's just, that's way out from left field, you know what I mean? So that's
Mm,
why it's you have to be sociable, and like, but what I was trying to go with this is that it wouldn't matter how long I've known somebody, or that they known me, or how often we talk, but if our conversations are way up here and they're scared to death to go deeper, and there's no connection, like no similar interests, no similar experiences, um like no understanding, like if you're crying and they're looking at you like you're fucking crazy, or if they flip out on something and you're just like, oh my god, like that wasn't like a big deal. See, like, what is that? What type of friendship is that? It's not it's not a friendship. Because again, like remember that video that we kind of briefly talked about, where the dude was like a gamer and he made all his money from that, and then his stupid fucking bitch, she deleted everything. Why? Because he wasn't spending enough time with her, and she got fed up and she started scratching all his discs up. She deleted everything
mm,
off of his thing, computer, everything. And then when
yeah.
he was like stomping around like a little kid, yeah, it looks pathetic, but you got to put that shit in context. Like, why the fuck is he acting like this? Why is he throwing his hands up and stomping his feet on the ground like a child? And then when it all came out, it was like, oh, dude, are you fucking serious? And that's how he was making his money. That's why she was able to sleep, fuck, eat, you know, all that shit in that big ass fucking mansion that he put them in. And then her just being like, oh my God, like, are you fucking serious? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, oh my God, are you serious? And the motherfucker was like, I'm done with you, you fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh my God. Knowing that the fucking camera is on them just to get his reaction. Oh, man, he fucking reacted. He reacted. And she thought she may have, like, she got the gold mine of reactions. The bitch turned homeless. And I was loving it. But the communication, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. You don't fuck with each other's things, no matter if you're in a relationship or that's friendship. You tampered with something that you should have known not to fuck with, because it's important to that person and they needed it. Again, they needed it. If a friend isn't gonna give me what I need from them, whether it be support, emotional support, you know, whatever, even if it was just a right to work, but you get each other back, like, oh, if you take me to work, I'll take you out to dinner. You know, it has to be from both sides. But if you're not giving each other the positive stuff, that's not a friendship. If you're picking on each other, that's not a friendship either. Yeah, you guys can joke and kid around, but there's a fucking limit. There's a boundary. And that has to be respected on both sides. If that is not being met, just like a relationship, it is not a friendship. And that is not a relationship. That's unhealthy and it's bullshit and it's toxic. That's not good for me. That's why I'm not going to label anyone a friend, even though I said that a couple episodes ago, where I said when I did rideshare, and I was like, dude, some dude just got in my face. I didn't know what he was capable of, but he was in my vehicle. He could have put a belt around my neck and choked the fuck out of me at a stoplight, or he could have put a bag over my head, whatever, but he got in my ear telling me I was a fucking stupid bitch for missing his turn, which was a fucking mistake. And when I dropped his stupid ass off, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I should be doing this anymore. And I picked up 4 motherfuckers, and they were like, oh, how's your night going? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, man, I'm just sad. Like some dude just bitched me out, and like I was scared, and I think I quit. And they were like, where's that motherfucker at? Take us to his house. We'll fuck him up and da da da. And I felt like those dudes had my back, and I don't think they were drunk. Like, they were some cool ass dudes. And let me tell you, and I've said this before, that if I went into my Uber app and if I went to the ride share side of my profile, and how many thousand fucking rides that I have let people in my car that I gave rides to, they're in the thousands. And I do consider them at one point, maybe even now, that they were my friends. Why? Because we conversated, we laughed, and people have cried in my car, and I cried with them. We actually all got out of my car hugging each other. And I gave out my phone number. If you guys ever need a ride, hit me up. And whatever you guys want to pay me, I'm fine with it. We connected. So people are looking at me like, Adi, you're fucking weird. Those strangers are not your friends. Well, we had an understanding. We talked, we shared, we hugged it out, we laughed, we cried. They're my friends. And I believe those guys would have backed me up. And when they told me, yeah, we've been friends since we were little. And I'm like, that's true friendship. And those fuckers were in college. All of them were in college together. That's the type of fucking friendships that we should all be wanting around us in our lives. And people can't even fucking do that. That's why I do get envious of people that are like, oh, we've been friends for this long, and oh, I'm buying this gift for my friend. Or yeah, we send gifts back and forth. Oh, we send greeting cards and things like that. You think I don't want to do that? Have someone think of me going, like, if you drive by a fucking Michael's art supply, I would like people to think about me and call me and send me things, and I'll send things back if I can. But that's not happening because they want to stay connected with shitty people, not people like me. Why? Am I not shitty enough? Because I could do that. I could be that. I could just share all your fucked up secrets, everything that you've ever said about somebody. Yeah, I could fucking air that shit. I can shit drop names. I could do all of that shit. Then will you be my friend?
You don't need friends. You got me.
Right. But I wanted that all my life.
People are shit. You
They
don't
are
want them.
shit. They don't know the meaning of friendship. And it's like people would be like, how the fuck you know about friendships? You don't have any friends. Oh my god. Replay this fucking episode, you idiot, and take notes. Because this is what friendship should be. It should be this. Because all of how people were treating me and the things that I've been wishing for since a kid, well into my teens, well into my 20s, and my 30s. Still not having friends. Why? Is it because I tell the truth? I don't fucking lie. I do what I say that I'm gonna do. I do shit by myself. I don't fucking need anybody. But I care. I share. I help. I cry, I hug, I talk, I listen. I do all of those things. What the fuck do these motherfuckers do that is all friendship? They fuck their best friend's man or chick. They steal from each other. They put each other down all the fucking time. They fucking gossip. They overstay their welcome, right? They ask you for money, don't pay you back. They humiliate you, embarrass you. They turn everybody against you. They blackmail you and they blacken your name. They talk shit behind your back. They don't show up to events. They don't wish you a happy birthday. They're not happy in every marriage or relationship that you're in. They hate all your true fucking friends. They hate everybody. They're selfish. But you want to stay friends with them? The fuck is wrong with you? But they don't want to be friends with me because I see that shit. And when I say it to them, they don't like it. Man, Audie's just too deep for me. Well, keep fucking being used then. Because I know I could never do that to you. I love you. I care about you. I care what happens to you. But keep the fuck over there. No one, and it's not just men and women being friends. No one can be friends. Nobody can. So this isn't about men and women. Bitches can't be friends. Dudes can't be friends unless they're fucking the same chick. No, there's no such thing as friendship. That's what I'm trying to say. No such thing as friendship. Nobody fucking knows how to be friends. Because friendships to them are fucking the same bitch. Anybody that give them money, give them a place to stay, give them a ride for nothing. That's the types of friendships that they keep. And they all belong together. They can all stay in that bucket that you talk about. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And as always, I know I take it too far.
It's fine. It needs to be said.
Yeah, I just read all
What?
of them and they all don't like it right now. But it's like, damn, you're just really mad at me for saying it though, huh? Like that's just fucking crazy, dude. That shit just blows my fucking mind. How they think that shit is okay. And you know what? I think they think that that's what friendship is by sticking with them. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a true friend to them because I don't leave them. I'm loyal to them. And it's like, man, they're spreading their flare ups like
Mm-hmm.
they're toxic. Like, you don't see that. Like, yeah, you could be a good friend by staying with them, but what they're doing to you, though, like they're using you. You really are fucking that blind that you can't see the fucking dirt that they're doing? Why? What do they have over you that you're so scared to death to end that so called friendship? It's toxicity. That's what's wild. That's how they get it confused. Like, oh yeah, I'm a good friend. Like, I gotta be like, yeah, my friend's going through things, but that's why they got me. Oh my god. Don't you know what? Throw your ass in that bucket too. Because if you try getting out, man, they're not gonna let you leave. They're not gonna let you leave. Don't you get it? That's wild to me. That's why I'm like, wow, that's fucking amazing. How you just are just, you just allow yourself to be blindsided. Incredible. Dude. But because I'm just so beside myself, they're proud of themselves. And it's like, wow, you really don't think that there's any, like, you're really proud of this reaction that I'm giving you. Something seriously wrong with you. Oh my god, get this bitch a cracker or something. Like, oh my god, give them something shiny. Oh my god, I can't. That's just, that's wild to me. And you guys are just, man, you guys are all in it. Oof. But we're gonna leave you guys there. I don't know why you guys would come to the Y Run if you're not taking anything from the show, but taking it back and gossiping and be like, oh my god, you know what she fucking said? Yeah, I said it. Throw them a link. I appreciate the views. But they're not gonna listen to it. They'll criticize and they'll talk on fucking Discord and IG
I'll
behind
clip
the
it.
scenes. Yeah,
I'll
you
clip it
know,
and I'll
fucking
post it so
share
that
it,
they can.
right?
Yeah.
But they're gonna
So
think
they
that it
can
don't
just
apply
stream
to
it.
them. That's another thing that's fascinating. They think it don't apply to them. And they're thinking like, oh, I wonder who she's talking about. You bitch! You motherfucker, you! You! Looking around who? Oh my god, this one. Jeez, man, that's just ugh. That's real mental illness, man, and nobody talks about it. Yeah, they talk about narcissists and things like that, you know, but it's like, man, you're talking about people as a whole. I think you need to start just dragging people individually because like each one is different. Each one has done their own separate crime. You know, and you know how we were talking about narcissist supply? They all each have their own different narcissist supply. So you gotta start pinpointing motherfuckers, and that's what I'm doing because I know people like us that are in our right fucking minds has known, dealt with, lived, fucked with these types of people at least once in their life and fucked up something for them. Fuck yeah, I believe that. And we're lucky to get out alive. We're fucking survivors of narcissists. And they're still doing it. They're still behaving this way even after us. And people still fuck with them. Unbelievable.
Can you believe that I'm still getting calls?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I still get phone calls once in a while.
And because of that, this bitch is a fucking nurse. Yeah, people are gonna think that, oh, she's a nurse. She wouldn't do anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. They're the most fucking craziest ones. They have accesses to fucking electroshock therapy shit. And the bitch better fucking, she gotta lay up on that bitch. She better fucking go to Malachi.
No me la cae. Well, yeah, for her, not
Shit.
for
Oh
me.
my god. Yeah, don't fucking
Not for me.
let her off that bitch. She's fucking crazy. But you know what? Everyone's gonna think that she's not because all she gotta do is buy him off.
Hmm.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I want to say so much shit, but I'm just doing what they do. Oh, I'll tell you off the air, or I'll tell you on IG. I'll message you. I'll tell you on Discord.
Yeah.
That's where you guys all go to talk shit. Like it's a big fucking conference. It's like, man, that's all you guys do is talk shit every fucking day, same old shit. That's just wild, and that's psychotic. Again, Shutter Island, man. Shutter Island. You they talk like they're getting out of that cycle, and they're just like agreeing, like, yeah, yeah, God, yeah, we the soldiers of God, yeah, we're this, we're saints, and blah blah blah. They say all of this shit, right, to get out of an institution,
Mm.
which is platform. Oh, so what it is, boss? What it is, God? What it is, saint? What it is, soldier? Yeah, these motherfuckers are after us and da 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 da. Like, yeah, shake that head. No, they still ain't right in the head. Throw them right back in there. Yep. They can't fool people that really see, because all we have to do is say, like, man, we could say anything because anything triggers these motherfuckers, right? We could say anything and they're right back. They go right back, and it's like, no, they're so sick, still sick in the head. Don't let them out. They're a danger to society. Oh my god. Comments?
No, no comment.
Mm,
No
yeah,
comments.
that's all right. They could stay like that. They're hurting each other, and you're right about that. They're hurting each other, and let them stay doing that, staying in their little circle, their little shitty ass community, in their shitty little bucket. That way, they're not hurting other people out there in the world.
Yeah,
Let them keep doing it to each other. Yep.
yeah, I agree with that.
Me too. So are we done with this
Yep.
episode?
Yeah, we're done.
Or do you have something more that you want to say?
Nope. Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, it's 1 in the morning,
Okay.
guys.
Oh shit.
I think we've been on for like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 34 minutes.